into Jambo House for Boma for dinner. And Brian skipped lunch and I just had some crackers and nuts because we were actually on the flight during lunch. Oh, you had some Chex Mix, that's right. So we're headed to dinner and we're both hungry. Into Boma and they gave me this handy new allergy guide. Used to, the chef would take you around and show you what was gluten-free. Now they have this guide that you can go through. I don't know if that's any easier, but I don't know, it might be. So we just got to Boma and sat down, so we're gonna grab our food now and I'm going to film the buffet for you guys. So this is pap, chakalaka, which is a South African spicy tomato stew, mashed potatoes, fufu, and orange almond emulsion crusted salmon. That looks really good. You can see in the back where they're roasting the meat over open flame. That looks really good. They have slow roasted pork ribs. They've got some turkey, and they also have some African carved strip loin. Looks really good. We've got Durban style roasted chicken and baboti. We've got chicken bites, macaroni and cheese, penne pasta, marinara and meatballs, and also carrots and peas and corn. They've got green plantains with some coriander chutney, broccolini with spiced paprika, sweet corn spinach pudding, couscous with dried fruit and nuts, and peanut rice with coconut, soy sauce, and ginger. They've got basmati rice, Cape Malay lamb curry, carrot ginger soup, coconut curry chicken stew, and a Tunisian seafood stew. That looks really good. Got a Northwest African vegetable lentil soup, avocado papaya grapefruit salad, coleslaw, watermelon rind salad, and pasta salad. African fruit full salad, watermelon and tomato salad, tabbouleh, chicken salad, chilled shrimp. Got mixed green salad, some buttermilk dressing, edamame, cheddar, and other fixings for a salad. We've got several assorted fresh fruits and yogurt. We've got a few different types of bread and a lot of desserts. They've got chocolate banana bread pudding, Cape Dutch malva pudding, guava panna cotta, zebra domes, which is a favorite of mine, and they do make that gluten-free upon request, Kenyan coffee tarts, Oreo cheesecake tart, assorted mini cupcakes, chocolate brownies, and some assorted cookies. So while I was filming the buffet, Brian got this awesome spread. So what'd you get?
This is the seafood stew.
That looks so good.
Broccolini, plantains with, I think it was a
chutney
on it. Mashed potatoes, just white mashed potatoes. And this is the mix-up of white and sweet potato.
Yum.
Mashed potato and salmon and the Boma beer plate.
Oh wow, and what's in the Boma beer plate?
So this is the Tusker Premium Lager from Kenya. This is a Castle Lager from South Africa. This is a Casa Premium Lager from Morocco. And then it's kind of funny, they throw in a Safari Amber Red from Missouri.
From Missouri.
I guess they couldn't get 4 beers from Africa.
That's funny. I am back and I got the seafood stew. Brian says it's amazing. And I got steak medium rare. They had it both medium rare and well done. So if you like it done more, they had that. They also had a lot of other meats as you saw. And I also got the same potatoes that Brian did. A little bit of the salmon, it's under the broccolini, and the basmati rice. So Brian's gonna try his first beer now of the beer flight.
Spill it.
Don't spill it.
So this is the Tusker Premium Lager. It's tasty, it's light refreshing beer.
Nice. All right, Brian's back with round 2. He got some pita and hummus.
Stew again.
Oh, more seafood stew, so you know that's good.
This is a vegetarian lentil soup.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 kinds of hummus, sun-dried tomato and white bean, Let's go on to beer number 2.
Okay, sure.
This is the Castle Lager from South Africa. That's good too. I think the theme is all kind of light tasting beers.
Well, they're pretty light colored too.
Yeah, except for the Missouri. Alright, third beer up on the flight. Casa Premium Lager from Morocco. Let's go to Morocco and see how it tastes.
Is that your least favorite so far?
So far.
Brian just got back, and what'd you get this time?
Messy peel and eat shrimps. Yeah, this is a curry macaroni salad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds tasty.
Sounds good.
Alright, as all good things must come to an end, the last beer of the flight. That's sad. So this is the one from America, from Missouri.
That's funny.
It's a Safari Amber Red. Who knew they had safaris in
Missouri?
Let's see what it tastes like.
How was that?
It's actually, it pairs well with the other ones because it's another light tasting beer, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting something bitter from the color anyway. But it's alright.
That's cool. So we thought we'd go ahead and review our food while we're waiting on dessert because my zebra domes have to be specially made gluten-free, so we have to wait a little bit. So what was your favorite?
Highlights for me was the salmon.
Oh yes, and I have to agree, the salmon was awesome.
Seafood stew, that was a home run for me. I loved it. That's twice. The curry macaroni salad, that's cold. That's really good. I got that to tail end. And even the peel and eat shrimps were good. But I think the headliner was the stew and salmon.
For you?
Yeah.
And for me, the steak was very good. I got the steak, and I love how they have it medium rare. I found on Disney property, a lot of times, unless you're at a signature restaurant, they overcook steak. So to be at a not signature restaurant and get a medium rare steak was pretty good. I will say, I'm just being honest here, it was actually pretty cold. It wasn't warm at all. And we got here right at opening, so I prefer my steak hot. Call me crazy, but I don't like it. It would say it was colder than lukewarm, but otherwise it was great. And I would say my other favorite thing was probably the mashed potatoes, which I know is not exciting, but they were good. They were really good mashed potatoes. No, I just like the plain, straight white mashed potatoes, which I know is kind of plain, but they were very tasty. My gluten-free zebra domes just arrived. They look amazing, and our server told us that she actually likes these better than the gluten-filled ones because she said it's all chocolate on the bottom instead of cake. So that sounds good. I'm gonna dig in and give them a try. Brian just pointed out if I turn my plate a certain way, it's a hidden Mickey. Oh, and also for our anniversary, she offered us some champagne.
Nice,
Neither of us are champagne drinkers, but
nice.
We both thought it was nice that she offered it to us. So the zebra domes were amazing. I could not eat all three though. After all that food, it's just a little too rich. Zebra domes, if you haven't had them before, are very rich. They were so good though, and the bottom of them is made of chocolate, as she told me, and it was frozen still. So that made it hard to cut, so I didn't even eat that part, but it was just so tasty. Definitely recommend it if you can't have gluten. We just got back from an amazing dinner at Boma, and these guys are hanging out in the rain. And then I also noticed over here there's a zebra. I don't know if you can see him. He's pretty far away. We just stepped outside and now some wildebeest have shown up. Still raining. We're hoping it passes over because this direction it's sort of clearing up, but this direction is still pretty dark.
It's a steady rain.
Yes, it is a steady rain. Yep. I'm going with or without Brian though because we've got a fast pass for Flight of Passage, so I'm not going to miss that. The animals don't seem to mind the rain. Out and about. Actually, there's one hiding in the trees. Maybe he minds. This bird is making a cool noise. Now this really makes you feel like you're on the savannah.
Yeah, it's very cool. Some kind of call.
Yeah, where's his buddy? Maybe he's calling his buddy.
Huh.
We're in the super gorgeous but loud lobby of Jambo House, and we are headed back to Animal Kingdom. We want to ride Flight of Passage, and if the line's not too long, we're hoping due to the rain we can also squeeze the river in. So it's pouring, so sorry I've got you under the umbrella with me. And we're headed into Animal Kingdom. We wouldn't have even come back out in this weather because we're tired, it's been a long day, but we want to ride Flight of Passage. So here we go. So the birds have come to roost near Pandora. I mean, this is crazy. I've never seen this many before. Zoom in a little so you can see better.
They don't look like the type of birds that be in a tree.
Right. Some of the bioluminescence is starting to light up. There's some pods over there lit up. So this worked out pretty great. As soon as we got here, the rain pretty much let up. It's the little drip once in a while, but pretty much gone. So we're on the river journey. Here we go. River journey and pulled into a little alcove where it's not dark so you can see us, and I enjoyed it, but I don't feel like it's worth the long wait.
Yeah, it's good. I felt like they could have incorporated the movie a lot more, like the main characters.
Definitely.
Because to me, it was just like a bunch of video animals and the one priestess robot.
Yeah, he missed the first animatronic.
Yeah, I missed it totally.
And it's kind of pretty far off to the right, so if you're on it, look to the right in the very beginning to see that one. He missed it. Luckily, we're going to ride it again this trip, so he'll get to see it, but I think, I don't know. I don't dislike it, I just wouldn't wait as long as the waits are right now for it. I'd wait till there's less of a wait to ride it. But we loved our boat ride, so any dark boat ride. So Brian just pointed out that the ground does look super cool, but he said it's just glow in the dark paint, which it is, with ultraviolet light on it. We just scanned our fast passes and we are heading into Flight of Passage. This is the one I'm super excited about because everyone I talk to loves it. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Alright, I have to say, I cannot imagine waiting in that line. That's crazy. I mean, crazy. The rain didn't help with this at all. We're gonna link to our avatar.
But you did just a minute ago before you...
So we just got into sort of the holding area, and Brian just said he had flashbacks to Soarin' because we're in one of these ramp situations with pretty much nothing to look at.
Long lines.
Yes.
Okay.
Can everyone see me? Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. And you for Pandoran microparasites. All right, everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. The breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves.
We call it a banshee. To the Na'vi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya.
So the banshee adoption is quite busy tonight. So we just got off of Flights of Passage, and I think we have mixed reviews.
Yeah.
So you go first.
So I'm really sensitive to motion rides, and that one was making me kind of sick.
That really stinks. And for me, I actually loved it. I thought it was really great. And I would definitely ride it again, but it's a bummer that I don't even know if he's going to be able to ride since he couldn't even focus on the screen because it was making him sick.
Yeah.
So that's a huge bummer. I was afraid of that, but then I kept hearing people say, hey, I get sick on Star Tours, but this doesn't bother me at all. So I was hopeful that maybe it wouldn't bother him, but unfortunately it did. But I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I actually like it better than Soarin'. That's just my personal opinion.
The weird thing I wasn't expecting was the tier levels. Like, there are people sitting above us like 2 levels up. Like, there's 3 tiers.
Yeah, I had read about that.
Yeah,
So I had heard about that. Yeah, it was pretty neat. And sorry I'm so shiny. It is like super humid, like super sticky now that the rain is gone. Here's some more of the evening appearance. It is cool, but I kind of see what our friend Pat said. I heard him say that he thinks it looks better during the day. I kind of do too.
I agree.
Yeah. So unless there's just a spot we haven't seen, the ground doesn't light up when you step on it. And I know I've seen ads from Disney where it did light up, but maybe there's a special section we just haven't gotten to, but so far it's just glow-in-the-dark paint with black light on it. Stopping to look at the tree of life on the whale. I just love this. It looks so amazing.